So our own experience as a family was kind of like what set me off on the mission. Rasmus was born very happy and just a cheerful little guy. But when he was around 2 years old, we started to notice that things might be a little bit different for him. He actually didn't really say any sounds. There was not a lot of babbling or anything like that. And he kept himself pretty much to himself a lot of the time when he was in daycare. When he turned 4, he was completely nonverbal still. And I felt this was just a horrible situation for him to be in, to not be able to express himself and not being able to communicate. It was broken lamps, broken mirrors, broken glass, and a lot of bruises as well on my wife's legs. And the message I got back was, this is a lifelong condition and you're not going to change that. Your job as parents is just to learn to live with it, and then there's a system to take care of everything. He might not get a diploma from school. He will probably not be able to speak ever. Don't put your expectations too high. That's not right for him and that's not fair to him. He was really, really smart about what he was doing. And the reason it came to become Hi Rasmus was because it's after we started working with ABA with Rasmus, that's basically the first time where I felt like I could connect with him on a different layer than we had before. I mean, like I'd always like emotionally connected with him, but being able to verbally connect and socially connect, that's what really set the notion for the name. And that was so inspiring to see how you can really help set that trajectory for him and set him up for success. Now he has a full school day. He had a lot of pull-out time. Now he's in his regular gen ed classroom almost all the time. He's very calm. He can pretty much express anything he wants to anyone and being understood. He is doing his transitions on his own. He is doing like all the work more or less whenever he wants to do the work by himself. But anyway, he's a 14-year-old teenager, and that actually like led into when we started to work with an ABA organization and working with an ABA agency with Rasmus, that I had to go then look through his binders and see like what is he progressing on, what's difficult for him, how can we support that, how can I learn from what he's doing there to support that at home. So all these experiences together kind of made me feel like there was a clinical platform to be made here that was child focused, but really supporting all the people around the kiddo. So it wasn't just about supporting the professionals. It wasn't just about supporting operations. It wasn't just about supporting the parents. It was kind of like putting everything together to build the best possible child-centered product. So I set a mission to help 1 million kids and do it globally.
We are in 89 countries currently. We're in 6 continents in all 50 states. Access to care means equipping clinicians in a lot of different spaces. And those spaces look very different from one to the next. So we have our standard clinic setting, organizations that exclusively work in homes and in rural settings. We're in school settings. We also work in multidisciplinary settings and with adult services as well. We haven't met a setting that Hi Rasmus has not been flexible and capable in. Our features and our functionality really is meant to serve the learners wherever they are, in whatever setting they are.
The other thing is that this is also a science in motion. This is science that keeps evolving, and we don't want to get people stuck into how things were done a few years ago, because that was the modus operandi. We want to make sure that our product supports the development of science and the development of where the industry is going as a whole. What's really made Hi Rasmus successful more than anything else is the people on the team. I've hired BCBAs to our team from a very, very early stage.
As a BCBA myself, I've seen what it looks like on the ground. We also have a lot of clinicians on staff at Hi Rasmus that have either been behind the scenes taking data, working with clients one-on-one, or we have parents who have been on the other side of services. And we've all come together with a mission to simplify, support, and really equip clinicians to be able to do what they need to do effectively without having technology be a barrier, but rather be a tool that takes them to the next level. And we have so much fun doing that.
There's so much we can do to support impacts and outcomes in the industry as a whole. Even small decisions on our side can make a really, really big difference. We're releasing things because they actually make a difference and makes life easier for the clinician, better decisions faster in many cases. Like takes away everything that's not directly focused on the individual kiddo and the help the individual kiddo need. That's what really makes the difference.